watching KITV4 Morning News.
Good morning and welcome back. From immigration reform to fine dining with the president, there's a lot on the plate of Senator Hirono. She's back from Washington and here in our studio to talk politics. Good morning.
Good morning and happy Lay Day.
Happy Lay Day to you too, and aloha.
Aloha.
So let's talk about immigration reform, and things are certainly moving in Congress.
Yes.
Are we finally seeing the end?
I'm really hopeful that we'll get comprehensive immigration reform in a bipartisan way. 11 million undocumented people in our country need to be brought out of the shadows. That's just one major part of the immigration reform bill that we'll be working on. And the minute I get back, I'll resume my work on this bill.
Let's talk about what Congress is doing in terms of sequestration. And for the tourism industry, there was a bit of a sigh of relief when efforts were made to stop the TSA workers from being furloughed. How did that work, and do you expect any more concerns in the future?
What happened with our air traffic control system and what's going on at the airports was just yet another example of how sequestration and the MEAT Act's approach to cutting programs impacts all of us. So yes, well, I'm glad that we took those steps that will help Hawaii also. It just goes to show that we need to get through sequestration. We need to end it and come up with a much more balanced approach to our budget issues.
Let's talk about your dinner date with the president. No official picture yet from the White House.
Although you did get a picture from my camera.
That's right. We do have it right now. And
there it is.
The women senators got together. What was it like having this dinner date with the president?
It's always nice to have dinner with the president at the White House, but I think what was really important about this dinner was that it was all the women of the Senate, 20 of us, bipartisan. First time we had all gotten together at the White House, and it showed when you look at that table and you see 20 women, 1/5 of the U.S. Senate. This is a group that I'm sure the president thought, aha, I can work with them to get things done.
What's the common denominator amongst all of the women senators? I know you've gotten together before. You were all interviewed by Diane Sawyer on ABC. You've gotten to know each other over the past few months. What's the one thing that links you all together?
A desire to get things done and to solve problems. I think that's something women are really good at, and doing it in a collaborative way. And with the Republican women, in fact, we were supposed to have dinner at Lisa Murkowski's home that evening. She is a Republican from Alaska. So instead, we all tripped over to the White House. So these are people that we can work together. We certainly have our differences, but beyond that, we want to get things done.
Do you remember what you ate?
We had Alaskan halibut.
Oh, sounds
it was really good.
Well, Senator Hirono, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Aloha.